Hi, I'm Mzansi. You are listening to Farmers Inside Track, proudly brought to you by Food for Mzansi. My name is Patricia Tembo, your host, and welcome to today's episode. In today's episode, we discuss weather technology and how farmers can use it to strengthen their climate resilience and improve on-farm decision-making. This episode is set to be both informative and practical as we welcome Absalom Mfumadi from the South African Weather Service. So AB, can you just give us an overview of the South African Weather Service and your role within the organization?
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Absalom, known as AB. My role, I'm a marketing manager within the South African Weather Service. I know a lot of people always ask me, what are you guys marketing?
Yeah.
The quick question is that every product and services out there requires marketing, and weather and climate information, it's targeted to different sectors, and hence our role to market the product to the relevant sectors and stakeholders.
And farmers are particularly vulnerable to weather conditions, and I think for a lot of them, weather updates are largely inaccessible. Like the channels toward getting the information that is needed can be tricky for a farmer. So could you maybe explain what South African Weather Service does? And I think you spoke about the app that you currently have as well and how farmers are utilizing that.
So there's two ways. As a public entity, we are mandated to provide services to both the public and to commercial. So currently we've got the app, which is a free app, can be downloadable by anybody from any app store or wherever you can download it.
Yeah.
You can access a real-time information, location-based. And the advantage with our app is that it has a storm tracking. So as a farmer, you are able to see the storm, where is it developing, the direction it's moving to, and how long it's going to take, whether it's 30 minutes to an hour to hit your farm.
So it's real time.
Yeah, it's real time. And that also helps because some storm could be severe. So you are able then to protect your livestock. I know the crops you won't be able to, but livestock you should be able to put them into shelter. And on take it further, and then we've got other commercial services like FLP targeted to poultry, and we've got animal heat stress targeted to livestock. That product informs a farmer to say, these are the temperatures, they are exceeding a certain threshold, and your livestock could experience some stress. Now it's for you to make decisions to put them into a shelter or to implement some cooling systems.
So as a rundown, maybe if you could give like a few tips for a farmer who's using the app, to get the most out of it, what would those tips be?
So for me, it's planning. You just need to know what activities you have and what you want to achieve between now or tomorrow. And then you go onto our app, check your 10 days forecasts and plan accordingly. Operationally, you are able to put your resources on the ground so that should there be a severe weather or anything, you are able to protect not only livestock or your crops, but your personnel in assets. They are resources. Recently, we had a lot of casualties in the news who were hit by lightning. So depending on how far your personnel are in the fields and you can see that there's an approaching storm, it's easier informing you to pull those people back to safety.
And then accessibility, is this something like a small scale farmer can use, or is it just focused on commercial farmers? What kind of farmer would use South African Weather Service?
For subsistence farmers and small farmers to medium, they can actually download our Weather Smart app. It's free to anybody. It's our mandate to provide free service or public goods. But the bigger the farmer is, like in commercial, we have got more innovative solutions through API integration. So we can actually integrate seamlessly with your systems. You can access the information dynamically to make informed decisions without human intervention. So we are able to then engage with the farmer, get the requirements, and involve our internal stakeholders such as ICT to ensure that your needs and the requirements are incorporated when we offer you that solution.
So you're also doing research to optimize the systems, like it is working with the farmer and it's something that they're able to, I suppose, integrate into their systems. That makes sense.
Work hand in hand. Any organization has got technology partners. So we also have got very, very good technology partners who can assist us to go an extra mile where we don't have the capabilities. And those partners also provide extra value to the farmers. It's beyond just temperatures and minimum and maximums. So we will involve the right people and ensure that that particular customer, farmer, gets a solution that will give value.
And for farmers who are like not tech savvy, like somewhat intimidated by technology, what kind of support is there for them, or what advice would you have, for a farmer who might just they won't understand how to interpret?
I understand, and that happens a lot. Previously, we had a partnership through Department of Agriculture, and there was a project called Rain for Africa. And that is a big project funded by international funders, which actually took it to the most rural places in Venda, in Petersburg, to educate the farmers who are operating the small scale subsistence farmers. And they came in large numbers. I was there. I told them about the Weather Smart, but we've got another product called Hydronet. It also gives a farmer access to weather stations around the areas where they can see what the temperatures are looking today and tomorrow. They can also draw historical information because you learn from what has happened previously. So we educated them on that. And also we brought other stakeholders who were educating farmers on interpreting weather information like that. And the nice thing is that farmers are very knowledgeable about weather. In fact, they use indigenous knowledge.
Yes, exactly.
So it's amazing because they can see through the migration of ants, how the birds whistle, and how the frogs go on and on. It will tell them that drought is coming or there's going to be something. So we also learn from these indigenous farmers. And also to extract knowledge, a vernacular language.
Yes, information,
and English, like
makes it accessible.
What is this in Venda? And it's amazing how to find out that what is lightning in Venda. Small farmers are actually the first phase for us to deal with them because it's through nature and them they can grow up to be better people, bigger people.
Yeah, and be climate resilient, which is the whole point, I think, of food security. Thank you so much. I don't know if you have any closing comments that you'd like to make regarding SAWS.
For us, I think whether it's in a center stage. So every industry, agriculture, construction, energy, anybody, insurance, financial services, they should be interacting or contacting with that service to get that information, which they will embed it into their system to make informed decision. Like I see there's other brands, Absa, Netbank, Old Mutual, they should be coming here to get more information to say, because they fund agriculture.
Yes, and the insurance is,
So do you want to know that is it value for money? There's a talk of El Nino. Source, what is the outlook? Can we overfund or should we be low? You understand? So that the risk is minimized.
Exactly.
So the Weather Service is the only meteorological organization in South Africa. It should be exploited. Industries, companies, individual people should explore. We are funded by the government to assist the public and commercial space. So it's important for industries to reach out to us for more information.
And how can they reach you?
Our website, we've got an online form, is www.weathersa.co.za. You can access the online form for inquiries. So just put in your inquiries and it will come to us. We will disseminate it to the right people and we will engage in that person further discussions.
Thank you to Absalom Mfumadi of the South African Weather Service. And if you'd like to read more about this topic, you can visit www.foodforumzansi.co.za. And that brings us to the end of this episode. Remember to subscribe to our podcast on all your favorite platforms. From myself, Patricia Tembo, our technical producer, Megan van der Vent, and the rest of #Team Food Forum Zanzi, thank you for listening and keep growing with us.